press conference on the Imperial County Good Neighbor Community Benefit Agreement and the Lithium Extraction Excise Funding Plan. My name is Eddie Lopez, and I'm the Public Information Officer for Imperial County. I'll be guiding you through the logistics of today's event. We'll begin with the presentations for each of our board members. Once all presentations have concluded, we will open the floor for the media and open it up for questions. Please note that today's press conference will be recorded and video will be posted to the public by the end of the day. For your convenience, restrooms are located at the back of the room. In case of an emergency, please use the emergency exit right behind me. We also ask that you kindly turn your cell phones to silent or vibrate to avoid any interruptions. And if time permits, we would like to request our industry partners to stick around after an event for a group photo. Thank you again for being here, and to officially kick things off, I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Buckeye. Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm looking at the clerk of the board. Do we have any public comment requests? Zero? Thank you. I have my share. Thank you for joining us today. It is a pleasure to welcome you to this important press conference. For several years now, the board and the county administration have been working together tirelessly to fulfill the incredible potential of Lithium Valley for the betterment of our community for a brighter future. Even in the face of a worldwide pandemic, a few short years ago that some of us have forgotten and some of us are still dealing with it, the work has never stopped. The commitment to collaborate with our community, our industry has been continuous, with each supervisor actively representing their districts and offering their personal and professional thoughts. Beyond the work of the board, the county as an organization remains dedicated to keeping the public informed. Through our own resources and departments, as well as local nonprofits, to engage at the grassroots level and to ensure that communities stay informed. This collective effort is part of our broader goal to diversify our local economy and position the Imperial Valley as a leader in clean, green energy and national defense through the production of geothermal energy, lithium, and critical minerals. Today's announcement represents yet another significant step towards a brighter future for Imperial County. Today, we are here to discuss two key initiatives that are vital to the future of Imperial County. First, we will explore the Good Neighbor Community Benefits Agreement Program, and then we will dive into the Lithium Excise Tax Fund funding. District 5 Supervisor John Hawk and District 4 Supervisor Michael Kelly will provide an overview of the Good Neighbor Community Benefits Agreement Program, a program that is designed to ensure that as our community grows and develops, the benefits are shared directly with our local communities. Following them will be District 1 Supervisor Jesus Escobar and District 4 Supervisor Ryan Kelly, who will present the Lithium Excise Tax Funding Program. This plan is crucial for managing the revenues from our region's resources, particularly lithium, and ensuring that these funds are used to benefit all in our community. Thank you once again for being here. We look forward to sharing these important updates with you and addressing any questions that you may have. Now, please allow me to introduce District 5 Supervisor John.
Thank you, Luis, and welcome, everyone. It's a privilege to be here today to discuss the Imperial County Good Neighbor Community Benefits Agreement Plan. The County of Imperial is committed to advancing our region to create a robust economy who is a leader in renewable energy, agricultural exports, emerging technologies, and much more. The county has established the Good Neighbor CBA as an optional vehicle for industry to outline their commitments to the Imperial County community. I'd like to highlight that this new program is not exclusive to geothermal or lithium. It is an opportunity for any existing or future companies within Imperial County to participate in. At its core, Community Benefits Agreement, CBA, is a powerful tool, something that turns promises into measurable outcomes. The Department of Energy puts it well. CBAs provide local governments the information they need to illustrate successful delivery of promised benefits, like job creation. Far too often, governments and organizations struggle to show tangible results, but CBAs change that by making sure that jobs, economic growth, and other promises aren't just words. They are a vehicle that brings real benefits to life, benefits that we can see and touch and feel in our own communities. In this sense, it's a way to ensure that we are being good stewards of the opportunities God has provided, serving our neighbors as we are called to do. Although CBAs are not mandatory for development to occur within the state of California, the County of Imperial has taken the initiative to create an opportunity for industry to commit to the advancement and prosperity of residents in the county with the Good Neighbor CBA program. It is designed with both our local industry and our community residents in mind. At its heart, it is ensuring that industry has a framework to outline their commitments to the community. The benefits extend to developers too. In fact, the community support helps lower risk for developers by encouraging collaboration between government entities and local organizations. When a developer can demonstrate real tangible commitment to the people in the area, it becomes far easier to secure private partnerships, public subsidies, and government grants. Additionally, a united community can provide public testimony and written support that strengthens the project, building trust and momentum. This is where the power of community engagement comes into play, showing that we are stronger together and that by working in partnership, we can create something that benefits all of us. As we move forward, this CBA is not just a contract, it's a covenant, a promise to each other, much like the commitments we make in faith. Walk humbly, do justice, and love our neighbors. This is about ensuring that what happens here in Imperial County reflects our values, protects our people, and builds a foundation for a stronger and more prosperous future for everyone. So thank you. And now I'd like to introduce my friend Mike Kelly to share about the 6 pillars of a good neighbor CBA and what it means for our county. Mike?
Well, good afternoon, everyone. How's things going? Good, I hope. And thank you, Supervisor Hawk, for setting the foundation for what is the county's Good Neighbor Community program. Allow me to provide some additional context on that. The county's Good Neighbor program is grounded on 6 key pillars, all aimed at ensuring that companies operating in this region are not only good neighbors, but also active contributors to our community's well-being and prosperity. Let me walk you through some of these pillars. First one, local priority hiring. Companies who participate in the Good Neighbor program commit to prioritizing the hire of local residents, upskilling employees, and providing advancement opportunities which focus on the people of Imperial County. We will ensure that minority and tribal individuals are given preference where possible, and companies will be held accountable by providing annual data to the county on the hiring and internal advancement of employees. Next pillar, workplace safety and quality standards. Ensuring a safe workplace is non-negotiable. Participating companies will be required to have employee safety committees, provide details of their employee benefit program, and demonstrate they are paying a living wage. It is about more than just safety. It's about quality and prosperity for our residents and workplace. Next one, education and skill building. To uplift our future workforce, companies participating in a Good Neighbor program committed to supporting educational initiatives such as collaborating with K-12 schools and local colleges, offering paid internships, supporting apprentice programs, and providing scholarships for Imperial County residents. This investment in education ensures our community benefits both now and in the long term. Community engagement. Regular communication is critical And this pillar highlights the commitments industry is making in this area. Participating company will update the community at least quarterly, ensuring transparency and ongoing dialogue. Volunteering, donations, and other forms of engagement with local organizations are highly encouraged to be included in the agreement with the county program. Advancing infrastructure. We know infrastructure is the backbone of a thriving community. As part of the Good Neighbor program, participating companies will contribute to road and transportation improvements, with a particular focus on water conservation, ensuring their operations leave a positive mark on our region's environment. Supporting the local economy. Finally, companies that participate will be expected to support our local community by prioritizing local vendors and services and using Imperial County as a point of sale. The participation in lithium extraction excise tax will also help boost local revenues. Now let me summarize what it means for any company that seeks to establish a Good Neighbor community benefit agreement with the county of Imperial. By committing to these pillars, companies show that they are serious about being responsible and engaged partners in our community. These agreements aren't just words on paper, they come with action plans, data reporting, and annual compliance checks to ensure commitments are being met. In this part, companies will hold at least 5 community engagement meetings to gather feedback from diverse community organizations. As you can see on the screen, we have 10 diverse community organization categories. Industry will discuss their unique CBA agreements with an organization with at least 7 different categories out of the 10 categories. These meetings will help align company practice with the needs of the community from diverse perspectives, ensuring that companies are held accountable, not just by us, but by you, the people of Imperial County. The Good Neighbor program will be reviewed for approval by the County of Imperial once all 6 pillar conditions have been outlined, and a minimum of 70% of community organizations from the 10 categories have endorsed the agreement. Companies must maintain a compliance score of at least 80% to continue their participation in the Good Neighbor agreement. After 5 years, there will be an opportunity to review and renew the agreement, allowing for ongoing improvements and updates to meet our evolving needs. This agreement is a partnership between the county and industry that outlines commitment to the community. With everyone working together, I believe we can ensure a bright future for Imperial County built on trust, accountability, and mutual benefit. Thank you very much. Next, I would like to introduce Supervisor Jesus Escobar, who will introduce you to the next initiative we will discuss today, the Lithium Excise tax funding plan.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Supervisor Kelly, for the information regarding our Good Neighbor CBA program. We're going to switch gears and discuss the Lithium Excise tax funding plan. Those of you that joined us already know basically what it is, but here we go again, which represents a crucial part of a broader strategy for managing the financial resources generated by our region's groundbreaking developments. This plan is rooted in Senate Bill number 125, a pivotal piece of legislation that was passed by the California legislature and signed into law by the governor in 2022. SB 125, which established the lithium extraction tax law, promotes economic prosperity throughout Imperial County's Lithium Valley. On behalf of the Board of Supervisors, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to all the entities, organizations, community members who helped advocate for this bill and ensure its passage through the state legislature. Your dedication is what has allowed us to take this significant step forward. Special kudos to our State Assembly member, Eduardo Garcia, and our former State Senator, Benjamin Hueso. As of January 1st, 2023, the law requires producers to pay a lithium extraction excise tax for each metric ton of lithium carbonate equivalent extracted from geothermal fluid, rock, minerals, clay, or any other naturally occurring substance. This revenue will be transformative for our region, particularly as we focus on ensuring the benefits of these developments reach our local communities. The allocation of lithium extraction excise tax is divided to maximize impact. 20% of the tax will go directly to the Salton Sea Restoration Fund, managed by the state, while the remaining 80% will stay with Imperial County. Importantly, the statute requires that within this 80%, no less than 30% must be distributed to the communities impacted by lithium extraction activity. These communities are identified within the legislation as well as currently shown on our screen. Additionally, the county has included the Quechan tribe and Torres Martinez tribe, whose reservations are within Imperial County. Although not required, the County of Imperial developed the excise tax funding plan to outline how this anticipated tax revenue will be used to benefit the community by supporting a variety of community projects, infrastructure improvements, and public services. This funding plan was developed from a combination of statutory requirements from SB 125, input from feedback received during numerous community workshops, as well as written and verbal public comments collected over the course of the past few years, and considering the public's needs based on services provided by the County of Imperial. Since June of 2021, we have engaged in extensive discussions, holding workshops and receiving over 150 public comments of the use of the excise tax. Today, I am proud to stand before you as we continue to chart the future of Imperial County. This plan is not a reflection of policy, but a commitment to our communities, a commitment to ensuring the wealth of opportunities coming from Lithium Valley that benefit the entire region. Together, we are building a brighter, more prosperous future for all. The tax funding plan is designed to ensure that the revenues from our natural resources, particularly lithium, are allocated responsibly and effectively. One of the primary objectives of the plan is to enhance community services, including investment in public infrastructure projects such as roads, bridges, and public spaces. Additionally, the plan aims to support essential community and public programs that contribute to the well-being of our residents. We are committed to ensuring that these funds are managed transparently and that the benefits are distributed across our Imperial Valley. The tax funding plan is a crucial tool for balancing economic growth with the needs of our residents, and we are dedicated to its successful implementation. With that, our last speaker, Supervisor Brian Kelly.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Supervisor Escobar, for the introduction and the background of the funding plan. I'll continue on our discussion of detailing the funding plan and its allocation details. The key aspects of the plan include direct allocations to the affected cities and towns. You can imagine that we have two buckets, 15% for the directly impacted and 15% for all of our cities and towns. And something that we had discussed early on and carried through to this final document is that those North End communities are going to get $2 from the well. I'm happy to say that we made that promise. The allocations amongst these groups are population-based, but to address the issues with many of the directly affected communities, a priority of proximity bonus was added, which assigned additional population to consider its calculation in the funding allocation, based on distance to the central area to the anticipated development. The governing bodies of incorporated cities will determine the uses of the tax revenue it receives. For the unincorporated communities, advisory groups made up of members of their community will identify, determine, and recommend projects to the Board of Supervisors. Recommended projects may be physical improvements or social programs within their community. Additionally, funding for significant infrastructure projects and public services to address the various needs of our residents, from public safety, public health, to road and bridge improvements, education, all things that are essential for supporting our growing population and maintaining the quality of life. is addressed within 60% allocation to the county. Allocation within each division will be discretion of the county based on priority services needed in the respective division. Our approach to managing these funds is guided by the principles of transparency and accountability. We are committed to ensuring that every dollar is used effectively and that the benefits are shared across our community. In an effort to ensure additional benefits for the community, we have allocated 10% of the newly created Lithium Community Benefit Program. As you can see in the breakdown, a diverse and inclusive group of 13 representatives from various sectors will comprise a quality of life advisory committee that will identify and select community projects and programs that will be funded by the quality of life allocation. I'll remind everyone that no money has been received, and that it will not be tomorrow or the day after. We have much work to do to see this actually prosper. But while that is going, we are creating a plan to put a foot in the sand and to be able to say that we've got that addressed. We will continue to reevaluate it and reconsider it. But we are moving forward and trying to see this opportunity actually manifest. This plan is a critical component of our strategy for the development and our community support. We're excited about the opportunities it presents and are dedicated to seeing it achieve its intended goals. Thank you all for your attendance, and I turn it back to the Chairman of the Board, Luis Montero.
Okay, so thank you for joining us today to hear about the Good Neighbor CBA program and the Lithium Excise tax funding plan. While each of these initiatives are unique, we are very excited as a county for the economic collaboration that they will bring to both the county and industry and the community. I'd like to open it for questions. If any of you have questions that you'd like to ask, we will be happy to entertain some of those. Twice. Easy enough. Easy enough. Well, then, thank you very much for joining us today.